The yokai army had been conquered, and the night-blind road and faintly dark path was under the control of the Hakure Shrine. Reimu and Marisa then had to decide what to do next. So there are two ways to go from here, the Forest of Magic and the Human Village. We're already at war with Alice, so maybe we should handle that first. I must only recommend that, cause the two-front war, not a good idea. Whichever one we go for, we should concentrate on that one, methinks. Though I've got no problems with a war on two fronts. According to the map, the forest has 3 bases that we have to take care of. The village will probably be much quicker. Well, I gotta say, I can't recommend going after the village right now. Why? Marisa pointed to the map to answer Reimu's inquiry. Take a good look at the areas around the village. The lake that leads to the SDM, the thick lost bamboo forest, the sunflower garden and the border to the netherworld. Once we take control of the village, we're gonna have to fend them all off. Yeah, I get it now. They'll all probably come to pay us a visit eventually. Yep. I'll leave the decision to you though. With that, Marisa put her hands behind her head and leaned back until she laid on the floor, as if she had totally lost interest. Reimu soon put the map away and followed suit. Whew. There's still a long way to go, huh? Are you getting sick of it already? I've been sick from it from the start. Then what you need is a hot bath. Go and prepare one for us. You have a hot spring at your house, don't you? Use that instead. I'm extremely sorry to say that it ain't a hot springs. It's just a pulse. Oh, really? Pulses run all through the ground, through the bodies of living beings, and even through hot springs. That feeling of heat is proof of life, but to a philosophical Reimu, it was all starting to boil over. Oi, pun. Hello everybody, this is MCS, and welcome back to Let's Play Sengoku Gensoukyou. Last time, we conquered all of the territories of the yokai army. And today, we will finally take care of a prisoner. Yeah, you can bring prisoners into your own party by going into prison and pressing persuade. And then you need to have more negotiation, then the required negotiation, and then confirm, and you get yourself a new character. After cutscene. What do you want? Perhaps I came here to laugh at you. How rude! Take Hikari's invite to form a team and join the conquering game seemed like the perfect way to take revenge on Reimu, but in the end, Rigel was placed in Reimu's army's prison. Isn't it funny though? In the end, we meet like this after my attempted revenge. Go ahead and laugh at me if you want. What an idiot you were, you actually thought you could beat me, how hilarious. You're not supposed to actually laugh. You said I could. Well, who cares? That's not what I came here for today. What is it then? Will you join our army? Huh? Rigel was flabbergasted as she stared at Reimu, blinking her eyes in surprise. Your staring is starting to make me feel embarrassed. Are you being serious? Gee, is this how you treat someone who came all the way here to talk to you? Go ahead and refuse them. I'm sure you'll make an excellent meal with soy sauce. That's cruelty to prisoners. So, are you really going to reject my offer? I don't know what you're trying to do, but if you need my strength so badly, then I suppose I should let you borrow it. That isn't quite what I said. If you need to get a yokai to help you, then you must be really lacking in manpower after all. Fine, I'll help you out. You better be grateful. If you end up being useless, you're on kitchen duty, as an ingredient. So, and with that, we have Rigel Nightbug in our party. Nice! Unfortunately, newly recruited prisoners, or members, will only be active the following round. So yeah, Rigel She can't do anything for right now, unfortunately. But, well, it could be worse. Now, we have two options of what to do next. Either declare war on the human village, which would be a bad idea because we do not have only one, not two, not three, but 4 enemy armies. Or even 5 if you don't take out the Magic Forest team first. Yeah, if you actually conquer the human village. So let's delay that for later. Also, the human village is, in my opinion, stronger than the... Well, even the game says it's stronger than the Magic Forest team. So let's take them on first. What I'm doing right now, well, I'm just gonna go all out. Because, well, the forest team is not that weak. Okay, only 3 characters, and... Okay, these enemies are... Well, we don't have any special enemies, so that's good. Alright. They all are level 7, though, while we are only level 5, so we are kind of on disadvantage here right now. And why are you in such a bad position? Retreat all. So, yeah. We might want to be careful here. Oh, Fumidol is only level 6, it seems. Okay. So yeah, do what you always do. Attack them so that their attacks will be a little lower. Retreat all. Yo! Shh. That hurt. Straddle and Moadol. Yeah, okay, let's attack Straddle. Okay, I seriously need some other characters. Mine suck in attacking. And Marisa's down. Dope! Yeah, I did already say that if Frame leaves your army, the game will be over immediately. Well, the same is true for Marisa, so you might want to take care of her as well. Unlike me there. Oh, by the way, after each battle you get some experience. However, defeated characters will only gain half the experience, so you might want to take care of for that as well. Because, well, half experience is kind of bad, really. Could be worse, though. Okay. Oh, come on. Why am I dealing so little damage? Yeah, retreat all. Ah, Straddle's cover. Cover is actually not a bad ability, because until Straddle's next turn, I can demonstrate it here right now. If I want to attack one of the 2 adjacent characters, the Straddle will instead, well, take cover for them. And, oh, don't tell me I cannot defeat the Fumidol. Oh, nuts. Oh, yes! Haha! With the last attack! Nice! Whew, 80% victory. That could have gone better, because now we actually need to have 100% victory in the next battle, and the next battle things will get more difficult since, well, we could actually conquer them already. Ugh. Well, anyway, because we don't have any characters left right now, I want to hold a conversation with Wriggle, because... Oh, I haven't talked about Wriggle yet, have I? Because, well, I want to raise her faction status, obviously. So yeah, Wriggle is not a bad character. She comes with level 6, one higher than the named Marisa for us right now. Although I could level them up, couldn't I? Unfortunately, Wriggle, well, she is balanced. Too balanced, if you ask me. She's not bad with attacking, 5 in both, not bad, but usually what you want is, you want your characters to be specialized in either melee or ranged combat. Wriggle, unfortunately, is too balanced so that she isn't that great in either. However, her research isn't all that bad, so that's what I'm probably going to use her for in the late game. Also, Wriggle comes with the special ability Eternal Night Hermit, that is, well, like for all official characters, an ability that only she can use. And it's basically a poisoning ability, but I believe I said that already in the last battle against her. And it seems we have another cutscene. That attitude of Marisa's really irks me. Maybe I should pound some nails in. Alice sat in a chair, reading a book and grumbling to herself. The grumbling was apparently more important, as nothing she was reading was actually registering in her head. The two dolls looked at her worriedly. Tremble, tremble. Shake, shake. Nod, nod. I really want to know what they just said to each other, but... After their mysterious conversation, the Shanghai doll placed a teapot and cup onto a tray and headed towards Alice. The dolls were worried about their master, but Alice was too busy being mad to notice. Bah! She's pretty much never liked me to the start either. Maybe she's trying to insinuate something. Sweat, sweat. The tiny hands holding the tray were starting to tremble, but Alice was still unaware. The Horai doll, seeing the Shanghai doll looking so pitifully, decided to help and flew straight into the back of Alice's head. Ow! What the? What was that for, Horai? Point. Tremble, tremble. I'm sorry, Shanghai. I didn't know you were there. Thank you for the tea. Alice took the tray from Shanghai, releasing the heavy load on her. Alice then poured the contents of the teapot into the cup and took a sip, clearing her mind up a little. Phew. This won't do. I must be calmer. Now, how should I do this? The forest is large, so I will have to delegate duties. Alright, Shanghai, take care of the entrance. Horai, please guard the boundary. Nod, nod. Shanghai and Horai accept Alice's orders with a nod. Although they looked meek and helpless, they were the best of the dolls that accompanied Alice and were capable of actions even while they were away from the master. I'll definitely win. Just you watch. Thus, she had one more reason to win at all costs. Her fight was just about to begin. It's probably cause of me. Are you finally regretting all the evil deeds you've done in your life? Do you have a short-term memory loss or something? I'm talking about why she got so mad. Ah, yes, yes. Go clean it up already. What are you talking about now? Was it off the mark again? I was thinking how pitiful she must be, having to deal with a mountain of mushrooms at her entrance hallway. Who would do that kind of thing? Then just say it already, G. I'm guessing she doesn't like me being here. Which means? I live in the forest after all. If you go with a map, I ought to team up with Alice. But in reality, I'm her enemy right now. That's probably why she's angry. I can see a logic in that. I never actually asked, why are you here anyway? Mikati said herself that we could team up with anyone we wanted. Then I'm sure there were other people you could have teamed up with besides Alice and myself. I just went with the one who had the best chance of winning this thing, according to my calculations. Oh, that's how it is. That's rather cunning of you. Only the smart's the wife, don't you think? I said cunning, not smart. Rem and Marisa had known each other for a long time, but there were differences in their points of view that both of them had yet to notice. Huh. Wonder what they meant with that. So then, yeah, what we want to do next here is obviously trying to defeat the Forest of Magic. Fortunately, the enemies didn't attack us because, well, we probably will need every possible character that we can get. So, let me think. Yeah, okay. I just realized that I could only attack them. Oh right, I could level up Rei with Marisa. Totally forgot about that again. That should make the following battle a lot easier. Well, maybe not a lot, but easier enough. So, what I'm going to do here is, I'm just gonna go all out again. I don't think that I can actually defeat those, well, the Forest Entrance army. But, yeah, as you can see, we can fight up to 4 enemies. I've never seen 5 enemies here, but 4 is bad enough already, seeing how they have Shanghai doll at level 7. I don't think any of these dolls here can use cover though. so that might be nice. Okay, Shanghai Doll has a turn, but I cannot weaken her, unfortunately, so let's go with Humi or... Ah, Mei Doll doesn't get a turn. Okay, then Humi Doll. Okay, Beast Doll. Rally, ouch! Rally, oh god. Rally ups all of the enemy's attack power. Physical attack only. So yeah, that hurts! Yeah, let's attack. Or not. The Mei Doll, I just wanted to say, but she's out of range. Not anymore. Yeah, that may actually hurt us quite a lot. Humi Doll again, yeah. As you can see, Shanghai Doll deals a lot of damage there, which is kind of bad for us, really. Really, again? Yes, these power-ups do stack, unfortunately. So we kind of want to take out Shanghai Doll quickly. I don't think I can let Wriggle survive this battle. I'll have to sacrifice her, unfortunately. Okay, attack Beast Doll. She's down, good. Marisa, Mei Doll. Oh boy. I wanted to move Frame around again before the next attack because of that, but I was too slow, it seems. Retreat! Wriggle could sacrifice herself, but, you know. We really want to take out Shanghai Doll with a ranged character. Okay, you try to defeat the Humi Doll, nice. Doll's War! Okay, Wriggle didn't have that much health left to begin with, but Doll's War hurts a lot. Especially with 2 power-ups. Okay, let's do that. Alright, barely did not actually conquer this territory, too bad. Which means we have to try again. And Mei Doll has withdrawn from the enemy army. Not bad, I guess. For our last turn now, I don't think I have enough research left for developing. But we can try at least. Okay, I should actually get 9. Yeah, exactly. Nice. Okay, end the turn, and let's see if something else happens. Another cutscene? Whoa. Alright. Good thing we didn't take them out yet. Flutter, flutter. The Shanghai Doll flitted around the forest. She wasn't aimlessly wandering about. She was actually performing surveillance. The miasma of the forest wasn't a problem for a doll after all. The glint of a small shiny object caught her attention. The object flitted about, as if it was inviting the Shanghai Doll to chase it. Flutter, 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 flutter. With a suspicious twinkle, the shiny object continued heading deeper into the forest. Shanghai, you may actually not follow it. It might be a random night glowworm of Wriggle to distract you, you know. The Shanghai Doll continued giving chase, entranced by it. Then... Whoa! What's that? The Shanghai Doll's body was suddenly entangled by ivy. The shiny object was actually a trap set by a tree, or that. The tree had become a monster due to the miasma, and was awaiting its next prey. I'm gonna be eaten! As the thought flashed through her mind, the tree simply threw the Shanghai Doll away. She had no idea what had just happened, but still pulled herself together and ran as fast as she could. Well, I guess the tree just wasn't in the mood for her dolls. Oh. She screamed soundlessly as she couldn't talk, became teary-eyed, although she can't cry, and sped away back where she came from. Dolls should spend their time in happiness and not having to worry about being eaten, but this incident left an irremovable scar, and would be used as material to scare the other dolls during ghost stories. Oh, poor Shanghai Doll. We're not counterattacking again? Well, okay. If that's how you want it, we'll get another cutscene. Okay, I'm not gonna take you out this video. Alice kept referring to her army as us. I wonder who else is with her. She normally only has dolls with her. She's probably referring to those. The dolls? Isn't she the one controlling them with strings and such? Some of them have a fair bit of autonomy. I think she's researching how to make a doll that thinks and moves fully on its own. So, something like an artificial life form. That sounds way too ridiculous. Does she think she's a god? Well, if we take the PC-98 canon as complete canon, then she's the daughter of a god, so, yeah. That's what I think too. But apparently, people have seen dolls like that before. Oh yeah, right, there was this medicine fellow, wasn't there? And someone we know has seen him too. Who? That hat maid that's always there whenever I go to take some books. Take? Don't you mean steal? It's not just about how it sounds, hey? Anyway, even people besides Alice have seen that sort of thing. Well, this is Gensoukyou after all. Thus, it wouldn't be weird if they really do exist. Right. As far as I know, though, she's still a one-woman show, so she shouldn't be too hard to handle. But her two dolls, well, Shanghai and Horai, do actually do some damage on us, so a little worrying is appropriate, Marisa. People would normally react to a remark like that, but to Marisa, there wasn't anything special about what she just said. It may not be what people want to hear, but it was not something she particularly cared about. Okay, with the forest entrance almost being cleared, really, unless we do a horrible job next time, we should take it over. It's a good time to stop this episode. So next time we will take over the forest entrance and maybe also do a little work on the Magic Forest border. So this was NCS, and farewell for now.